What is going on, everybody? This is Liv Moods, Live Moods with Liv Moods. Basically, what we're doing here on Monday nights via the FanDuel, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm really excited to do this. This is something that I and FanDuel have been working on for some time now, just to bring you guys some sort of content that's a little more interactive, a little more lighthearted, a little less oh, strict and intense and numbers and data. I mean, yes, betting those kind of things are important. And obviously, I take betting very seriously. However, sometimes I just want to have some fun. So that's exactly what this show is going to be all about. This stream, it's every single Monday night. We're going to be talking all things Monday Night Football. And this week, we got really lucky because we have two Monday Night Football games. Right now, we've got one that is active currently, and that is the Titans taking on the Bills. I'm here to tell you right now, I am on the Titans plus 10. So I am gonna check out this little score here and see where we're at. I'm liking what I see so far. Titans are moving the ball pretty well, tied at 7. So not mad about that. Yeah, I did decide to fade, not necessarily fade, but I did decide to technically bet against the Bills, I guess, to cover. 10 is a lot of points to me. The Bills, I think, are like 3-10 against the spread on it playing, or I'm not against the spread, straight up 3-10 straight up in Monday Night Football games since the year 2000. So I really like the Titans in this spot. They always seem to play up to their competitors. So I am rocking with Titans plus 10 right now. We will kind of keep looking at that and see what that looks like in the next few minutes while we chat. But for now, we've obviously got a Monday Night Football game that we are anticipating the start of, and that is the Vikings and the Eagles. What do you guys like in this one? I personally don't like a side in this one because I feel like it's in a little bit of an emotional bet for me. I really like both of these teams to come out of their division this year, so don't love that in terms of betting. The head versus heart thing. I feel like I'd be a little bit emotional if I decided to bet on this game. So I stayed away from a side. I stayed away from a total. I've definitely seen a lot of people kind of leaning towards the over, which is interesting because, as you know, in these primetime games so far, the over or the under, excuse me, is 5-0, right? I think it's 5-0, the under. So the unders have been hitting, but I think the public is starting to catch on to this little trend. So I wouldn't be surprised if we started to see the lines get a little bit lower and lower and the public started really hammering the over here. I've seen a lot of people on the over for this matchup, so I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say in the chat about whether or not you're taking the over or the under here. Let's talk about where the money is because I am two things you should know about me. I love taking underdogs and I love fading the public. So the public tonight on this Bills Titans game that we've already got started, 73% of the money was with the Bills and 68% of the tickets, the bets, were with the Bills. Now, as for this next game, we've got the Vikings versus the Eagles. Surprisingly, the public kind of favored the Vikings a little bit more. 55% of the money is riding with Minnesota, and 59% of the tickets slash bets is riding with Minnesota. So a little bit more of a favor here for Minnesota. I'm not mad about. Justin Jefferson has been incredible. The only thing I do kind of stress about is Kirk not so primetime Cousins. That is probably the one thing that stresses me out a little bit. However, that kind of leads me to where I'm leaning. I'm not on a side. I'm not on a total. I'm actually looking at the prop market here. As you guys know, the FanDuel Sportsbook has incredible props. It's one of my favorite things to bet in the NFL and the NBA. All things props is my cup of tea. So tonight, I actually decided to look away from the spread, away from the money line, away from the total, and I looked at the prop market. And something that really stood out to me was Dalvin Cook, over 71 and a half rushing yards. Maybe sitting there going, Olivia, that 71 and a half feels a little high. You're right. The number is high. However, it's Dalvin Cook we're talking about. And this is an Eagles run D that in week 1 gave up third most rushing yards to opposing running backs. Dalvin Cook also last week had 20 rush attempts for 90 yards. So a lot of attempts, but he still did hit that 90 yards. And so if he's facing an Eagles run D tonight that is weak as it was in week 1, I really like Dalvin Cook tonight to be an asset to this Vikings offense. I also think that I think that the Eagles, I'm sorry, I had to think of the team. There's 2 games, so my brain's a little scattered. I also think the Eagles are going to do their very, very best to try to control Jefferson. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be successful with that, but I do think they're going to try their hardest. So I like it to be maybe more of a run heavy game, especially if we start seeing Kirk not so primetime Cousins not doing so hot in the primetime game. I think they'll probably focus on the run game a little more. That being said, love Dalvin Cook. I'm going to just let Twitter know right now that we are live and we're hanging out and I also have a glass of wine. I told you guys this content was casual. I meant it 100. That's exactly what that. Do you have any strong opinions on one side or the other with this Monday night football game that we have coming? Eagles, Vikings. Are we leaning more with the spread? Are we leaning more with the money line? Did we stay away? Do we like the total? Do we have any props that we like? Personally, like I said, I stayed away from the total and I am just focusing on that prop with Dalvin Cook. So my two plays, Titans plus 10 tonight and Dalvin Cook over 71.5 rushing. So let's check in on that Titans play. Do I ever feel great about fading the Bills? Oh, I have the Bills to win and the AFC. I'm a big Bills believer. I'm super excited about what they've got, their roster. So yeah, I'm a big Bills believer. However, like I said, 10 points in a primetime game, kind of a lot. The Titans always play up to their competitor. Um, yeah, they always play up to their competitor. 10 is a lot of points. Bills are bad on Monday night football games. So, yeah, Titans plus 10 was. Let me check, however, see what we've got with this Bills game. Will I be sad? It's about to load. Will I be sad? Okay, the Titans couldn't do anything on their last possession, but still tied. I'm not horribly angry about that. Not horribly angry. Okay, let's move on. So we've talked about Monday Night Football a little bit. I told you what I like. Dalvin Cook over 71.5 rushing yards. Mike Allen says, "What's up?" Hello, Mike Allen. We've also got Let's Go Titans in the chat. I am on the Titans. Titans plus 10. I think they can cover. I really think and hope so. Yeah, Dalvin Cook tonight is cooking. That was my mindset. I woke up today, I stretched, and I thought about these games tonight, and the first thing that came to my head was Dalvin Cook going crazy and stupid. So that's what we went with. I would like for you in the chat, whoever is tuning in, whoever's here, whoever's hanging out, first touchdown scorer. We have to figure out a first touchdown scorer to lock in before this game starts. Why? Because if we're still here and hanging out, I would love to watch it live and hopefully cash it with you. So if you have a first touchdown scorer in mind that you really love for tonight's matchup, I personally don't have one. I have seen a lot of people that are interested in a lot of people that are interested all these comments that you guys have for me. Let Cook cook. Absolutely. We're letting Cook cook tonight. What else do we? Cook over on them rushing yards. TJ Smooth Guy, you're a real one. You're always hanging out with me on Twitter. I think you're even on TikTok with me too. So now you're here. I mean, we've got a lot of different places we can hang out now, and I love that. But we got to figure out this first touchdown score situation here. We've got Derrick Henry as the favorite for the Titans. Oh, that was this game, the game that we're watching right now. Who scored the first touchdown? It wasn't it was the Bills, but who was it? Because I don't even for this. Let's see if we can get some odds on the screen for the first touchdown score in the Vikings Eagles game. That's the one I really want to look at because I want to lock that in with you guys, so that hopefully we can watch the game live and we can cash together. That's the goal here. So we're gonna look at the lines and odds for this Viking. One says tonight KJ Osborne plus 2,000. Wow. Syndicate Sports. Give me a reason. I want to know what you're thinking with that. Because I'm not opposed to it. I just want to know what you're thinking. So we've got the FanDuel Sportsbook pulled up here. First touchdown scorer, the favorite right now is Justin Jefferson. Are we shocked? No, we're not shocked. This is a Eagles team that passed up on Justin Jefferson for Jalen Reagor. Now, watch the slander. I'm from TCU. I absolutely adore Jalen Reagor. He is a baller despite what his NFL career has looked like. I think he was with the wrong team. We know this about the Eagles, y'all. They cannot get any sort of player that needs to like train. They've got to be ready to go. Wide receivers that aren't 100% ready to go when they join the Eagles are not going to thrive. They're just not. Jalen Rager just joined the Minnesota Vikings, who the Eagles will play tonight. He will be playing his former team. And I think he thrives. I hope he thrives. We have Gab Gowdy in the chat, my girl for life. It was just her birthday. If you forgot to wish her a happy birthday, please correct yourself. Please fix that mistake. Yes, Gab, we are Jalen Rager stands. We've got Gab in the chat actually saying Miles Sanders touchdown. Ooh, we might have to create a little poll here. What's up, old man pup? Happy to have you here. Someone says, shout out the dark first touchdown, Dalvin Cook. You know why I'm not mad about that? Because I am rocking with Dalvin Cook over 71.5 rushing yards. So if we got a rushing touchdown from this man right out of the gate, oh, I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. Yes, everyone get in the chat. Wish Gab a happy birthday. TJ Smooth Guy's on it. I need everybody in the chat wishing her a happy late birthday. Syndicate Sports, do you have any opinion on first touchdown score? We've got TJ Smooth Guy saying Cook or Jefferson. First touchdown. No, I might have to go with Dalvin Cook here. Doesn't it make sense that if I'm taking his over on his rushing yards, that I should also just go ahead and take him as a first touchdown scorer? I could see it. The value is there, right? What's his value at for that? Oh, plus 700. Okay. He's not the favorite, but he certainly has value. Plus 700. I'll take that. Dalvin Cook? We've got everybody in the chat wishing Gab a happy late birthday. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's what this stream is all about. We hang out, drink wine, we talk sports. I saw TikTok today, you guys, and it really upset me. It was this woman who was saying, women who are obsessed with sports are boring and irritating. You will not be ever watching Live Moods. That's what I'm here to tell you. She doesn't like people that are obsessed with sports. She did say all people, and then she was very specific about it being women. I thought, really? Missing out on a lot of fun. We're going to have fun here. That's all I'm saying. Gab, everybody in the chat loves you. What's new? You're great. Like you said, Syndicate Sports is, I hope I'm saying that right. Syndicate? I think so. Like you said, what he's saying, he's agreeing with me. I love when people, I think they're going to try to lock out Jefferson. It's not going to happen all game. I agree with you. I see Osborne breaking one in. Plus the odds, you got to sprinkle. Let me tell you something. If you're trying to get me to bet on something that's got great value, but it's like a massive long shot, chances are pretty high I will do it if you tell me to sprinkle on it. That magic word, there's something about it that just, it draws me to it. It really does. It draws me to it. So the fact that you said sprinkle, feeling like I might have to sprinkle. Yikes. Okay, so maybe we sprinkle. On Osborne, I feel like Jefferson, I don't really want to take Jefferson. You know why? Because he's a favorite. I don't love taking favorites. I mean, he's still plus money, of course. It's the first touchdown scorer, but he said, sprinkle it, Liv, in all caps. Paul C. Hello, everyone. Hello, Paul. Welcome. We're trying to figure out what we are betting on for first touchdown scorer. Have any opinions, Paul? Because if you do, I would love to hear them. Welcome to the chat, Paul. We're having fun here. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have a heater at my leg, and it's really making me sweat. I'm not sure if it's the first touchdown score that I'm about to sweat out that's making me feel this way, or if it's the heater. I'm going to blame the heater or the wine. I think there's a lot going on. Anyway, hey, Paul, welcome. Okay, TJ Smooth Guy, he says, I am leaning towards Cook first touchdown. AG Blatt, the picks are hot. Not wrong about that. I saw that TikTok too, bestie. That's crazy, bestie. My bestie's in the chat. Everybody say hello to Casey. My bestie's in the chat. First touchdown or anytime touchdown, Dalvin Cook. Well, we're trying to talk about first touchdown right now. So a lot of people are saying Dalvin Cook, and I'm already on the Dalvin Cook train tonight. You know that. So do we just sprinkle on it? Do we go for it? Do we go for Dalvin Cook? You know who else I think is an anytime touchdown scorer that I don't hate? Jalen Hurts. Couldn't we see a really solid Vikings defense kind of getting some pressure on him in the red zone? Goes for it himself. I don't hate it. All right, here are the odds. We got him right here. Dalvin Cook. Anytime touchdown odds, not first time, not first touchdown, first time touchdown. Not first touchdown. This is anytime touchdown. Dalvin Cook. Vegas says it's happening. Prepare yourself. Minus 105. That's all you get. Justin Jefferson. It's happening. Prepare yourself. Minus 105. That's all you get. Now we're creeping into the plus. Plus 200. Got my boy Adam. Hey, Adam. Osborne, as mentioned in the chat, plus 3. Okay. I'm thinking about it. Jalen Hurts. See what I tell you. Favorite. I said it. He gets in that red zone. He feels a little pressure. He's got to gun it. We know Hurts likes to use his legs. He does. And don't be scared away, because I did this earlier and then I had to check myself. Okay. So this morning when I was looking at props, I was looking at how many different yards each team gave up to each position in week 1. Okay. So I'm looking at the Vikings and I'm looking at the QB position. I'm trying to figure out if I want to take a Jalen Hurts prop. I'm looking at that QB position and I'm like, oh my gosh, the Vikings last week only gave up 1 rush attempt for negative yards last week. Olivia, calm down. They were facing Aaron Rodgers. When have you ever seen Aaron Rodgers put the burners on and move the end zone? Let's get real. You cannot compare Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Hurts when it comes to yards. Let's get real. So I had to check myself a little. I did. I'm not sure if it was the espresso or what, but for a second there, I almost did compare Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Hurts with rush yards. That's crazy. So I do kind of like Hurts, but either way, we got 10 minutes till kickoff. We got to lock in a first touchdown score. So what'll it be? Maybe we do a poll on the screen. Oh, we got some more people. I need Miles Sanders for 650. Woo! AJ Brown anytime touchdown. That. Thanks, Paul. Shout out, Paul. Shout out, Paul. So you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. It's between 2 options. Actually, it's 3. Well, maybe we'll do a poll with 3 if we can. I got the producer back. He's a real one. We'll see if he can do a little poll for us here. Dalvin Cook first touchdown, Jalen Hurts first touchdown, or Justin Jefferson first touchdown. Those are the 3 options. So get in the chat, write your answer. One do you like? Those are the 3 options we're going with. Should we throw in Osborne for the hell of it? Okay, there's 4. I don't know if we can do 4 in the poll, but if we can, we're doing it. Justin Jefferson, Osborne, Jalen Hurts, or Dalvin Cook. First touchdown. I'm not talking anytime touchdown. I'm talking first touchdown scorer. So let's figure it out. The poll is live. It's time to vote. Time to vote. You've got 4 options. You got 4 options. We got to figure out what's going on here. Which one are we rocking with? First touchdown scorer. Got a lot of people saying AJ Brown, and listen, I don't hate it, but I think those 4 options is what we're going to rock with for today. Okay? Justin Jefferson, Osborne, Jalen Hurts, or Dalvin Cook. Who will it be? Wow, somebody says first touchdown is going to be a Kirk Cousins rush. What now? That's crazy time. What are we liking? Justin Jefferson is pulling ahead here on the Twitch. I'm going to not look. I'm not going to look. I'm going to have my producer surprise us here in about 5-ish minutes with whoever the winner is from both streams, both polls. They'll either put it in the chat or they'll flash it up on the screen all highlighted, and that's going to be the first touchdown scorer that we place our money on. We're going to give it another 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. Set your timers. And you can't be upset if we decide to go one way if you're not in the chat or in the poll voting right now. You got to be voting. That's what we need. We need interactions. We need votes. So get in the chat. Make sure you're voting. Make sure your voice is being heard. So we can figure out who who's cashing for us? We're going to watch it live. Let me tell you something. If the person that gets the first touchdown happens to be the one we didn't all agree on, that's going to be tough for us. But it'll be fine. Why first touchdown scores are tough, because what do? There's not a whole lot you can do. Another minute. And then the producer is going to work his little magic. He's either going to highlight it on the screen right in the sportsbook and show us who we're betting on, or he's going to toss it in the chat. Either way, we're about to find out our fate in 1 minute. And when we do, we are locking it in on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Okay? That's what we're doing. Because we're here to make money. Right now, I'm not going to look, actually. I'm not going to look. I'm going to give it some time. Then whenever my producer feels like we've given everybody a fair shot, we're going to lock in whatever we think is necessary. My producer says goes. Keep your eyes on that screen, because we're about to find out our fate here in a minute. But until we do, I want to give a little shout out to a parlay. I'm going to talk through the parlay before it's shown, because we're going to figure out who we're betting on for the first touchdown score, and then we will show this parlay on the screen, because I don't think you guys understand the pressure that is on both two of 4 QBs that are playing tonight. So this parlay tonight rests in the hands of Jalen Hurts, is somebody that we're voting for right now or not voting for right now. Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen. This is a QB touchdown parlay. 3 legs have already hit. 3 legs of this parlay have already hit on Sunday. All he or she needs is a Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts touchdown. They've got to get in the end zone to turn a parlay from $5 to $729. So I ask you, obviously, that first game has already started. Would you have cashed out? Would you have cashed this parlay out? Or would you have said, you know what? I'm riding it. Both of those QBs are capable. We know that Josh Allen likes to use legs. We know that Jalen Hurts likes to use legs. I mean, look at this. We got Lamar Jackson in the end zone, Kyler Murray in the end zone, Justin Fields, of all guys, in the ride that out, or do you cash out? Those are the 2 options. To be honest with you, I feel like the last 2 legs, the Josh Allen and the Jalen Hurts, 2 that I'd probably feel the most comfortable with, and Lamar Jackson. But Kyler Murray, Justin Fields, I mean, those are kind of 50-50 in my opinion. So would you cash out or would you ride this out? That's the question. Because tonight, they could potentially turn $5 into $729 if Josh Allen and Hurts manage to make it into the end. What do you do? Ride it out or do you cash it out? I need to know in the chat. People in the chat, people on the YouTube chat are loving Hurts tonight. I don't blame you at all. You ride this out, y'all, or do you say, let's play it safe, let's not worry about it? Okay, we've got Syndicate Sports, TJ Smooth Guy, and Old Man Pup saying ride it out. We also got Earthang Rich. Okay, I like the name. Saying ride it out. Yeah, everyone's on the ride it out train. Don't blame you. Okay, well, I think that's exactly what this bettor did. I think they're waiting on two more touchdowns from the QBs that are playing tonight. Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Pretty nice little parlay. $5 makes $729. All right. The winner of the first touchdown scorer is, from both polls, looking like it is, it's Jefferson, y'all. Jefferson win? Might have won. Close, yep. I think it was close between Jefferson and Hurts, but look at that. First touchdown poll winner, Justin Jefferson. All right, Jefferson. Don't you fail us. You got people in the chat, you got me, you got a lot of people right now that are feeling like they're putting a lot of their trust into you. They're putting a lot of faith into you. So right now, here's what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Well, I can't really show you because it's on my iPad, but I am going straight to the FanDuel Sportsbook right now. Yeah, here's what I'm also going to tell you. We do not unit shame in this chat. No, we don't. We don't unit shame. You know how much I'm gonna put on this first touchdown score? $10. You know why? Because 10 feels like a good amount to me right now. Sure does. Doesn't mean I don't love the bet. Just means that's what I'm putting on it right now. That's what feels good. That's my unit. That's my unit size, $10, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. So, Bestie says he going gritty on him too. You better hit him with that gritty, Jefferson. Playing around. Um, we're going Jefferson. I'm locking it in. $10 on Justin Jefferson with the first touchdown. I am not mad about it. All right, Bills only up by 3. I've got Titans plus 10 tonight. Titans plus 10. Are they going to score here in a minute? I hope not. Oh, it appears they will. Yeah, it appears that they are looking like they're going to score. Great. Time to panic. Okay, we got like 2 minutes to lock in this Jefferson bet. I want everyone to lock it in. Let me know when it's locked in. I'm grabbing it right now. First touchdown scorer, not anytime. Justin Jefferson, $. Here we go. This is the real deal series. The real deal series, you guys. We're locking it in. Justin Jefferson. Gonna hit the gritty when he's done, too. Exactly what we need. All right, $10, Justin Jefferson. Who else has locked it in? Anyone else locked it in? Justin Jefferson with a touchdown. AJ Blatt says I'm on it. Plus 100 if he hits the gritty. Okay. Think he's going to hit that gritty? Because I could see it. I love it. This is so great, you guys. Okay. Okay. If Cousins rushes it in for a first touchdown, we all owe Rafiq an apology and a shout out. Because he has been pushing that Cousins rushing first touchdown. And low-key, I've been ignoring him. And I don't mean to, Rafiq. I apologize. But I just, it feels a little outlandish, the thought of it. So if it hits, you are getting a shout out live here on the stream. You can record it, you can post it, you can say, I was right, you were wrong. Nanny nanny boo. If Kirk Cousins rushes it in for the first touchdown, I owe you a huge shout out because I really don't have a ton of faith in that, but you are pushing it. So you must really believe in it. So yeah, I already been that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Okay, so while we wait for this game to officially start, we've locked in our first touchdown scorer. It is Justin Jefferson. We came up with that on this live stream together. I couldn't have done it without you guys because, to be honest with you, first touchdown scores kind of stress me out a bit. They really do stress me out because there's not a whole lot of ways you can be like 100% accurate. I mean, nothing in betting is 100% accurate, but you get what I'm saying. A little bit hard to handicap those kind of things. So I'm happy that we were able to come up with that together. I want to know from you guys, though, are you on a side in this game before it starts? Vikings or Eagles? Are you on the total money line? I've seen a few Vikings money lines out there. Like I said, I am not on any side in this game. I don't like any total. It kind of freaks me out, the total in this game. I've seen a lot of people on the over, but we have seen the success rate of unders, and we've got two pretty solid defenses facing each other in a primetime game. So was kind of turned away from that over. However, Dalvin Cook over 71.5 yards, rushing yards. That is my play for this game. So see what we get from Dalvin Cook. Yeah, this game's about to start. I need to really quickly check in on this Bills matchup. Like, what are we at? Woohoo! Pass incomplete. 3rd and 1. Let's play some defense, Titans. Shall we? Shall. Let's play some defense. Come on now. Don't head into the locker room with your head hanging down against a team that's potentially winning the Super Bowl. I mean, we gotta finish off the first half strong. Let's do this. I mean, let's do this. You got time. You got time for your own possession to make something happen, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. I don't care. But we're keeping that game close. We're closing that that 10-point spread. That's all I need from you. I don't need you to win this game, Titans. I just need to cover 10 points. I'm not asking for much, just asking for a cover. So we'll see what the Titans decide to do defensively here. Hopefully not irritate me because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be irritated while the show is going on. But let's check on this game. Has this little stream started or what? Because I've got it pulled up right here. I'm ready to watch it. Oh, it has not started. Well, why not? Has it started, y'all? Because my what's going on here? Because I'm needing to watch this little game. All right, chat. How are we feeling? Game's about to start. Once the game does start, we'll talk a little bit about Sunday scaries. There were a few things here and there that, happened to, I think, a lot of people yesterday. World of bettings. I think the Titans might cover the spread. Old man pup. Now that is the energy I like to hear. I am on Titans. And did I enjoy placing that bet today on the FanDuel Sportsbook app? Not really. Because, my mom is in the chat being sassy, and she says the game has definitely started. No need to yell. Everybody say, Mama Moody, no need to yell. You can let her know. Kind of getting a little snippy with us. We don't like that. All right, we don't like that. Go ahead and see what people. All right. Here we go. Let's watch this. Let's watch this Vikings right this very. Hey, come on now. My iPad's being. Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying. Mom is being sassy in the chat. I'm a Titans fan, so I need this win. Well, I am a Titans better, so I need this. Oh, we're right there on the same page, you and. Someone said, Mama Moody, we love you. You created the best female handicapper to do it. Hear that, Mom? Put a little respect on my name. Mr. Arnold thinks you should put a little respect on my name. Let's try that. Everyone tell my mom to just put a little respect on my name. Not a hurt sack. My goodness. All right, well, since my mom wanted to be sassy, let's pull up this problem. My iPad's just about tech. Here's the thing about doing live streams, anything, 4th and 1, Titans Bills game. This is a moment where I really hope. Are they going for it? I'm out. They're feeling the pressure. That's what we're going to call it. Feeling the pressure. Yes, they are. Get this game pulled up. Guys, am I going to miss?
In fact, it does. Derek.
Weird? Not. Better not. Okay, here we go. All right. Game's up. All right, game's up. Game's up, you guys. Game is up. Let's see what we've got here. All right, Hurts using his legs like we thought. Okay. See what we've got going on here. And the Bills just scored. Hey, Hackett. Hey. Hey, Broncos head coach Hackett. Did you see them go for it on the 4th down? See them put their faith in their QB? Take notes. Really starting to tick me off with that. Take notes. I'm serious. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's pause for 5 seconds. While we've got a Bills team that just went for it on the fourth down, put their faith in their QB named Josh Allen. Now, I don't want to hear it from the chat right now that goes, Allen's way different than Russell Wilson. I don't care. It's the principle of it. You just spent how much money, how much ungodly amounts of money on a quarterback. Woo! Look at that pass. Nice. Ungodly amounts of money on a QB just to pull him and bring in your kicker. For the love of God. PJ Smooth Guy understands. Yeah, Denver Broncos coach, take notes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Get out your pad and pencil and start writing notes. I'm getting sick of it. Sick of it. But really, Titans? No defense on the fourth down? I mean, my goodness. Whoa! That looks like a WWE SmackDown. All right, is he okay? He's bouncing up. We're getting a little too close to this end zone for our first touchdown scorer bet, y'all. We got Justin Jefferson. I'm not liking how close the Eagles are getting to the end zone. They are marching down the field. You're right about that, A.G. Blatt. Speak, you're right. He'd rather kick a field. Oh! 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 We didn't even it was Jalen Hurts? Oh! Oh! It was between Hurts and Jefferson, and we went with Jefferson. Oh, what? What? Dang, nabbit, y'all! Those were our top two options. Hurts won on YouTube and lost on Twitch. Twitch, I have words for you. YouTube, oh, you shout out to the chat. Y'all were on it. All C. Earthang Rich. We failed you. Old man pup voted Hurts, man. This hurts. Justin Jefferson with the first time touchdown. That was the bet. Guess who it was? Jalen Hurts. And guess what? It hurts. This hurts. Wow. Wow. Oof. Ooh, this hurts. Louis Arnold, you're right. We don't listen. Don't listen. We didn't listen. I left it up to y'all. You gotta yell at the Twitch chat because the Twitch chat is the one that messed this up. This hurts. Woo. We had top two. And we went with the one. We went with the one that didn't hit. Ay, 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 y'all. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait. We're going to wrap this stream up in just a bit. But first, before we wrap this up, here's what we got to do. I got to wait. What are they saying? I got to wait for the Vikings to have possession so I can see Dalvin Cook. I need to see him with some rushing yards before I end this stream on a positive note, okay? Louis Arnold, shout out to you. If you said Hurts, shout out. Tough, man. We had top two options, Jefferson, Hurts. Who did we go with? Jefferson. Who got the touchdown? Hurts. And it hurts. My soul, it hurts. So this is what happens. This is why we do this together. Because if I would have done this on my own, I'd be pretty ticked right now. Because I have friends. Do I have friends? Because I have virtual friends that are hurting with me. I'm okay. I'll live. I'll survive. Okay, while we wait for this little commercial break, because like I said, we're going to watch the Vikings have possession. I just need to see a little bit of Dalvin Cook good vibes before we end the stream, and then we'll dip out of here. I'll let you watch your game, and we'll be back again on Monday. do this all over again. But until then, while we wait for this little commercial break to be over, Sunday scaries, let's talk about them for a hot sec. I'm saying a prayer for two people right now. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Raiders -5.5 betters and Ravens -3.5 betters. Now, before I gloat, because I was on the Dolphins +3.5, let me just say this. I gave up on that game. I went to the Denver Broncos game this week. And before I left for the game, I was like, that's it. It's done. Dolphins are not covering the spread. I look like Boo Boo the Fool. Tua is everything I thought he was going to be when this bet made me nervous. Here we are. I also had Tua over 254.5 passing yards. Not to toot my horn, but toot toot. That hit with he. I mean, despite being down 21 points at one point in this game, he was on track to hit 300 at halftime. Okay, so the prop, for whatever reason, looked awesome. The game, not so much. So I gave up on it, right? I was like, no, we're not gonna do this. Miami is not hitting. It is what it is. I'm taking an L. I also had Saints money line, so I already knew I was taking one L, and I was like, this is gonna be the second one. You were a Ravens -3.5 better, and you woke up today and chose violence and decided to burn your Ravens jersey or punch a hole through the wall. I don't blame you. In fact, I'm sure it probably helped for the emotional damage that the Ravens put you through. I mean, that is nuts. So, thoughts and prayers. Raiders -5.5, losing in overtime on a fumble. That's tough looks. Ravens -3.5. I don't have words for what happened with them. I really, really don't. So those are two really, really tough looks. Vikings are about to get the ball. Let's see what Dalvin Cook does. I'm really needing what he needs here. If you're wondering, the Titans have not done anything since the Bills scored. In fact, I might just pull up this little here. I mean, they're moving the ball, but not really. I've seen a snail move quicker than the Titans are moving right now, so there's that. But that's besides the point. We do still have a good game on right here. We're gonna watch Dalvin Cook thing. I can feel it in my bones. Someone said Bills Mafia in the house. Hey Charlie. Ouch. I'm on Titans +10, so just go easy on me, okay? Cameron Mingo says Ravens, Bengals, and Commanders killed. Say something, Cameron. There's one thing I can tell you right now. That the Commanders, don't trust them. I think at this point they're just getting lucky. If they're covering or winning, it's luck. I would not trust them with my money. No, I wouldn't. Especially the money that I get from a 9 to 5. Don't do it, Cameron. That's what I'm here to. That was a replay. I was like, no way he just launched that like that. Kirk, not so primetime Cousins. There's no way. All right, we just gotta watch Dalvin Cook do his. Oh, oh, oh! Not today. While we wait for Dalvin Cook to cook, here are my biggest takeaways from Sunday. One, I am not to toot my horn, but toot toot. I am loving my Giants over 7.5 wins bet. I posted that, and a lot of people kind of came for my neck a little bit. They were not happy with me about taking an over on the Giants win total. I'm here to tell you right now, just in case you forgot, they are 2-0. Yeah, there's a lot of season left. They still need to get 6 more wins, but I don't think any of us thought they'd start 2-0. So there are some people out there that owe me some apologies. No flag on that? All right, no flag. Incomplete pass. Let's hey Kirk, let's take notes here. Seeing that the whole pass thing's not working for us, let's maybe toss it to my boy Cook here. Let him do his thing. Let the man eat. He's hungry. Come on. Hit the ball to Cook. No surprise, Titans. Oh, there was a time. I won't be so hard on them right now. Oh, yeah. No, the Vikings did nothing on that possession. I mean, absolutely. Actually, in fact, you know what they did do? Dalvin Cook has negative rushing yards. And on that note, whoa, what's happening here? I don't have the volume on, y'all, so I'm getting stressed out. What was that? Okay. So, considering the fact that Dalvin Cook now has negative rushing yards, I think this is a good time to end the live stream. What I'm going to tell you is few takeaways from yesterday. Loving Giants over 7.5 wins. I did bet that. I took heat for that. I'm proud of that. Are the Falcons going to be cover machines this season? It's appearing so, and it kind of freaks me out because I thought they were going to be trash. Can Tua and the Dolphins really be trusted? Right. Awkward silence. That's kind of how I feel. The Bengals are going to have a Super Bowl hangover all season long. I'm getting worried about them. I still love you, Joe Burrow, but it's not looking good, babe. And the Broncos need to fire Hackett immediately. Yes, I said what I said. Go for it on the fourth down, or don't pay your QB $250 million. Okay, cool. So that's all for today. This has been fun. The FanDuel Sportsbook already has week 3 look ahead lines if you're interested. I have already peeped 49ers -1 against my own team, the Denver Broncos, because they are abysmal right now. Jimmy G is expected to start and play for this 49ers team. Trey Lance, I worry about the Broncos. Yeah, mini violin kind of moment. So yeah, I've already looked at 49ers -1. Sunday was interesting, isn't it always? I always say week 2 is harder than betting week 1. We've got this Vikings game. Dalvin Cook has negative rushing yards. So on that note, let's just hope the Titans cover, and let's hope that Dalvin Cook has a little bit of a better second half or rest of the first half. But either way, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. This has been Live Moods on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time from the FanDuel Twitch and YouTube channels. Will be every single Monday. We'll be talking Monday Night Football. If you guys like it enough and have enough fun, we'll just keep rolling throughout the whole rest of the year. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But I'm happy to have you guys here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for talking football. Shout out to the YouTube poll for the Jalen Hurts play. Next week, we are listening to the I'm sorry, Twitch, but you've lost your privilege here. So YouTube, it's on you next week. We're ready to tell you. I love you all. Thank you for joining Live Moods with Liv Moods, and we